Time for a conversation where we center it around women in tech. My guest is already here, Moses Okundi, Chief Information Officer, Absa Bank, Kenya. Karibu sana, Moses.
Thank you, Doreen.
All right, let's just look at this girl code hack. It has spread over 7 cities across Africa. What was the importance of having such an initiative?
Thank you once again, Doreen, and what a pleasure it is to be here. So the Girl Code Hackathon is a session, a 48-hour session, where girls in 7 different cities in Africa, Durban, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Kampala, Nairobi, Dar es Salaam, and Gaborone, will be sitting down and trying to come up with technological solutions servicing the financial technology sector. We are seeking to get innovations around AI, cybersecurity, and financial technology services.
This is 7 cities across Africa.
Yes.
And this is going to be led by women only.
Yes.
Why is that important?
This is absolutely important. ABSA, in partnership with Girl Code, celebrating the International Women's Day, which is this Saturday, has established this. It's very important for us at ABSA because it's a way in which we seek to deliver on diversity from a gender perspective, from an age perspective. You realize that these girls are ranging between 18 years old and 25 years old. And we seek to really encourage and support them. And we have other programs through which we do the same, and through the STEM program, and also facilitating education through our pillar in the ABSA Foundation.
So how long has this been happening?
So this will be the 11th edition of the Girl Code Hackathon. It's been going on for 11, there's been 11 instances up to date. 11
instances. What is the goal behind this year's hackathon?
So a hackathon, and some people sometimes confuse a hackathon to mean a cybersecurity incident. A hackathon is basically being able, presenting yourself with a challenge, or a challenge gets presented to you, and you form teams. And in a team, you figure out how to address what is the best solution to that challenge. And the challenge is usually in reference to something that affects customers and people out there. So that's how the hackathon happens. And what happens is that the ideas that win, or the ideas that the judges deem practical and viable, then become adopted and get sponsorship within the organizations.
Okay, so is it safe to say this is just basically putting your brain to work?
Absolutely.
Right. So in simple terms, this is what a hackathon is. Someone would wonder, okay, what is hackathon? What are we talking about? Is it 30 or 48 hours, and what is the significance of the time frame?
So we support the girls. They form teams, and there's nourishment throughout. They're able to refresh themselves. And we provide a conducive environment. And in between, there's talks, uplifting talks. There's engagement around career progression and how to perform in the world once you graduate from university and other learning institutions. And so that's how the whole 48 hours plays out. Then there's a judging session, where there's judges from different facets of the business. So you have judges from a commercial perspective, judges from a technology perspective, who vet the ideas, and ultimately the winning ideas get rewarded. But what's most important also, they get sponsorship for onboarding into the organization in the future. So
as ABSA Kenya, where do you come in? What kind of role do you play in supporting these women and girls?
Absolutely. So we are the host for the Girl Code Hackathon in Nairobi. We'll be hosting it at our premises in Westlands. And we will be supporting the girls there with mentorship, and facilitation in terms of tools in order for them to deliver on their hacks. And also we'll be seeking to vet and judge the various outcomes of the hackathon, and with an outlook towards sponsoring or adopting some of the innovations that come through the hackathon.
This will be happening on Saturday.
It'll be happening on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. What kind of activities are we expecting, or should people expect the participants to take in?
So they have tools, they have laptops, they have various gadgets, and there'll be coding. Yeah. There'll be a lot of, that'll probably be the key activity, writing code that goes towards servicing particular financial services challenges that we have in our industry.
Now, as we bring this to a close, Moses, when you mention those activities, they really, some would think so male-dominated, but then again, you have women and girls. So just talk to us how this goes a long way in bridging that gender gap as we conclude.
Yeah, I agree with you. Typically, in the technology space, it appears to be male-dominated. But actually, historically, the earliest piece of software code was actually written by a lady called Ada Lovelace. But perhaps that's a story for another day. What we attempt to do is to really encourage, because, you know, technology, as I see it anyway, is the great equalizer. And it does not bias on a gender or age perspective. It's all about having the skill set, having the exposure. What we seek to do as ABSA is to facilitate that, provide the exposure, provide the training for the skill set, provide the tools and the environment, and provide equal opportunities for all. As we say in ABSA, you know, your story matters. And we also say that we seek to empower Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time.
And you say tech, just like education, is the equalizer.
It's a great equalizer.
It does not cut across any gender.
Absolutely.
As long as you have the skill set to do it, you can.
That's right.
And that's the whole idea of this hackathon, just equipping women and girls with the skills in the tech industry.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well said. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Highly appreciated.
Thank you.
All right. I've been speaking to Moses Okundi, Chief Information Officer, ABSA Kenya, just talking to us about women in tech and demystifying some of those activities they'll be undertaking on Saturday and Sunday with regards to equipping women and girls with skill set when it comes to the tech industry.